Good evening, good morning, or good afternoon, whatever the time may be when you listen to this. All right, yesterday, that's my previous class. I explained some of the interface on PixelLab, yeah, and today I'm going to explain some other interface as well. So pay attention thoroughly. Okay, yesterday I tried explaining the interface on the top. So this plus here are shortcuts for text, current date, stickers. If you click on this sticker, you're going to see stickers will show. So they are shortcuts, stickers, emojis, just like that. So if you want to add an emoji to your design, you can get it from there. Sticker, you want to add a sticker to your design, you can get it from here. Sorry, let me put up my data to prevent excess messages. You can get it from there, and so on and so forth. I also told you that at this plus you can also import your shapes. Is a shortcut to get different shapes. You can click on this arrow here to get different shapes that you want to put on your design, just like that. All right, the next thing is, let me delete this shape. The next thing on this cross is you can import images. If you click on from gallery, you can get images from your gallery. If you want to get images from your gallery, of course you can get it using that particular navigation key. That's that plus. So you can import image and edit. Let's go back quickly. Also beneath it you see draw. You can do a free hand drawing. First, let me change this page to a white background, so that's good. White background, so I can do a freehand drawing if I want to. You get, I can just do patterns like this, draw patterns. Now this will become like my background. I can quickly make it just like my background. I'll just okay, let me add a shape to it. Just look, watch what will happen now. Add shape to it. Let's say add a rectangular shape to it. Rectangular shape. You can color the shape to be, let's say, okay, let me color it like this. I can make it a kind of, so you see the background is not a kind of visible, so you can make different patterns to make your background a kind of beautiful, just like that. That's by the way. Okay, let's move on. Let me delete that. All right, I said this one here after the plus by the right is your save. You can save as project, you can save as image. This one, when you want to undo what you have done, beneath this save to undo what you have done. And of course, you see, this is share button. This plus at the bottom of the share is to zoom. You want to zoom it to get a better view of what you are doing. Of course, you can zoom it just like that. And this grid line, this is your grid line. You can take your line to check if what you are doing is in line. You place some write-ups, you can check, okay, are they in line? Do you get now? You get it from here. All right, that's by the way. And of course, here I told you here that you can use it to effect your designs. I can start to lock it. Now if I lock it, I can't move it again. If I unlock it, I can then move it. You get? All right, let's move on then to the tools beneath. First of all, let's click on these three lines here. When you click on these three circles here, it's like you're coming home. Look at the first thing, say is your project. That's where you check your saved work. All the work you have done that you have saved will be shown on this your project. And not just all the work that you save as projects. You can save as image, like I said yesterday. You can also save as what? Projects. All right, the next thing is, you see all these things here, they are all different background patterns that you can choose from. If I take this as my background pattern, of course it means it's going to be my background pattern. So I can edit everything here, just edit them, put what I want to put. I can edit them, unlock everything. After unlocking everything, I'll edit everything and I'll get a perfect design. So let's say I'm lazy, I don't want to start designing. Of course, I can just pick one design like this and then work on it. Just remove some things and put the things I want to put. I can work on the design. Remove some things and put what I want to put. I can work on this design. I can work on this design. I can as well work on this design. I can as well work on this design. I can as well, just like that. So I can pick up any pattern here and then work on it. I don't know if you get. So I want to drop quotes in the morning, I can use this pattern to make a quote in the morning, just like that. So all these are actually shortcuts to help you build yourself as well. All these are shortcuts, but then I can take a plain one, just like that. All right, for this A, you can add text. If you've not written anything at all, you can add text from here. You click on AU, add a text, so you can add a quote. Which quote do you want to add? There are a lot of quotes here that are here, because one finds limits by pushing them. You click on it, a quote has been added. You can effect it. Let's say if I want to edit this guy now, if I want to edit this thing, I just click it, click on this, and I can add color to it. Can color it, and I can do anything to it. Can color it with whatever I want to do to it, I can do it to it. So that's for text. All right, the next thing, inside this text, there are a lot of tools inside the text, you see, from A to Z. So here there are tools here. If I click the text, there are tools here. I can choose on the style. I can either save it or browse, and I can choose on edit. If I want to edit this text, of course I can add something to it. One finds limits by pushing them. I can just add blah 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 blah, whatever I want to type, I add it to it, and bam, it has been edited. I can delete. If I click on this, it will be deleted. Let me add another quote again so we can see. I can copy as well. If I click on this copy, it will be duplicated. So I can copy, and then you see, can log them up together. When I log them up, they will not be moved. Okay, or I can group them. Click on this place here, then click on this guy in the middle here, they'll be grouped. When they are grouped like this, they'll be moved as a single entity. I can duplicate this as well. All right, that's by the way. So let me undo quickly. Let me delete that second one. All right, so we are having this now. So you can copy, you can bring in front or take to back. How? Let's say I have, okay, let's say I have an image. See, the text is at the back. If I click on this place, I can bring to front. If I click to front, to come forward. If I click to back, it will go backward, just like that. So let me undo everything. Okay, another thing is that you can change the position. If you click on this place, you can decide to move it. See, it's moving, move backward. How fast? If I can take it to the ending like this, to move faster, taking a bigger leap, If I want to move it slowly, I can take it to like 1. The movement will be very slow. You see, it's very slow. So if I just want to make a very small adjustment, I can reduce this place to very small to make a small adjustment. If I want to make a big adjustment, I can, you get, a large adjustment. In the same manner, I can use this place, this one, to take it to the side, top, bottom, middle, center, just like that. All right. What of this T? This T tells you about the size of the text. You can use this T size to increase the size of the text to whatever size you want to use in your design. You use this to take either the text left to the left or to the right. You see, called padding. It's called padding, just like that. That's by the way, but I hardly use this tool actually. All right, your color, you can color your text. Now when you click on color, when you color it, let's say you color it any color, you see I can move this. I take, let's say, blue, it's going to be blue. But if I take gradient, it simply means I want my text to have 2 colors. If I take gradient, 2 or more colors, if I take this for example, you see, not just one color. If I take this, the color top and bottom are not in the same phase. If I take this, so I want to give my text a unique texture, of course, can take gradient, and even this gradient I can see edit how I want it to be. I can make it like this. If I do it this way, it means bottom will be grayish and the top will be grayish, that's like ashes, and bottom is going to be blue. So you see, I can just click OK. You see, so there's nothing you cannot effect on your what text, just like that. All right, that's for color. All right, texture. Actually, texture is like, I want, let's say this text now, I don't want this color to be in the text. I want the color of an image to be in the text. If I click on texture, I'll just click from image. Okay, what texture? I can just say, okay, I want the color of this image to be in the text. All I need to do is click on this image. Then which part of the image? Let's say I want this part of the image to be in the text. Click OK. You see, the text has turned to something like that. That's for texture. All right, for opacity, how bright, how visible do I want it? If I click on this opacity and take it down, as I'm moving backward, it's becoming faint. If I take it up, it's becoming what? Brighter. All right, and this is to rotate. You can rotate the text 90° or minus 90°, just like that. So you can rotate the text with this. All right, next one is to mask. Now I want to cut off a part of the text. Just watch. If I click on mask like this, I can decide to so let's say I want to cut off the bottom part of the text like that. So mask in, it means inside this circular part will be cut off. If I click OK, see the text, it has turned to something like this. New text. I can undo it to get my text back. So that's for mask. You can use mask. You can use masks to edit. In fact, to even trim object. It's just like trimming when you come to CorelDRAW. All right. What about fonts? This font you can use it to select. How do you want it to appear? Do you get now? Give it a different font. How do you want it to appear? You see now. Font. Like I have my own installed for my fonts here. I installed all these fonts myself. You can also install fonts on your own to have your own special, or let me say unique view. All right. The next one is boldness or style. For some fonts, you can add boldness, make it bold. If you want to cancel any effect you have done, you can cross this, click on this T, cancel this T, and that's it. We cancel every effect. All right. The next thing is curve. Can curve your text. You see, can be curved. Can curve back like this. Curve your text like you see in logos and all that. All right. Next one is still background. You can give the background like this one, and the T background is white. I can give it other color, like give it black. Background is white before. I can give it. Hope you get. So any background you want to give your text background, you can give it. Let's take it back to white. All right. The next is to align. Now, if let's say sorry for the call that is interrupting. If let's say I have more than one text here now, for example, more than one line. I'm coming, let me add text to it. So sorry for the interruption. I'm going to continue this class in the next video. Please stay tuned.